What's going on, everybody? It's Blake here with Trade Tracer. As always, none of this is financial advice. Always trade and invest at your own risk. We are going to talk about what is happening in the market, how we're positioned in the investment portfolio, and also cover some crypto. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. As you can probably tell, we have the S&P, the SPY, pulled up here on a daily time frame. And the previous week, before last week, it was looking pretty bearish. But what do we have going on right now? So we are in a 2-day uptrend on the S&P 500 with a fresh MACD bullish crossover. So I am bullish right now. Yes, I'm very bullish, and we are actually swing long the Dow, and I'm personally long UDOW calls. When we broke above this 316.05, went into an uptrend on the 8th, and these calls are paying very, very nicely. You can see just UDOW is absolutely crushing it as well. So I think we got in at around 113, and it's 10 points, 11-point move. It's at, actually bigger than that. It's 126 after hours on Friday. So UDOW is leading. So we're looking at industrials to lead the market. Keep an eye out for the NASDAQ to play catch up this week. This week is OPEX, and I think it is a very high odds trade that the NASDAQ does come back and test this 320 area. But be careful here. This is not going to be on the playbook simply because we do have this resistance area above or right at the top of this cloud. So this is the 50-day moving average right around that 320 area. Ideally, we would like to see a close above this cloud, bull flag a few days, and then break higher for some price strength confirmation. That's a higher odds trade. But we do need to keep a close eye on the NASDAQ as well. As you know, it's been lagging, and we haven't really been taking any trades in tech simply because the Dow is showing some massive relative strength. So keep a close eye on that and see for that trend to continue. Now, the S&P, all right, we're in an uptrend. So anything above this 389.91, that constitutes the uptrend. So on Thursday, finally got that close above there, and on Friday, still kind of closed within this range, but still within the uptrend. Now, if we zoom out on the higher time frames, the weekly also looks fairly strong. Now, we're losing some momentum on the MACD, so weekly time frame, this doesn't surprise us. We've been chopping around for a little while now, but we are confirming some higher prices, and this is a strong weekly candle pushing off the top of this cloud. And then also on the monthly, this looks very bullish as well. So we have MACD making new highs with price making new highs. We are quite a bit deviated from this 10 SMA, which is right around 350 on the S&P on the monthly time frame. So keep a close eye on that. But overall, this looks extremely, extremely bullish. But I am going to continue to look for the industrials to lead along with the small caps. So keep a close eye on the small caps. They're leading as well. We have been invested in the XLF in the investment portfolio because it's outperforming. They're making new highs. And we were watching a break of this 3146 level right around there, and we got that close back on February 12th. And since then, it's just paid us massively. So still staying long the XLF. We're going to stay long until it stops working. But right now, it's looking very, very good. Now, what about cryptos? Well, before we get into cryptos, I want to talk about bonds. So bonds look very ugly. This is not a good sign at all. I mentioned this 139 level. We needed to see a bounce here. We did get a bounce, but it didn't hold. You can see that on Friday we gapped lower, and just it looked really, really ugly for bonds on Friday. So this is significant because as bond prices go down like this, right? Bond prices sink, yield increases. Okay, so we need to keep a close eye on that. As yield increases, it gives institutions an alternative to equities. That's why that's significant. So we got to keep a close eye on bonds. I would like to see bonds back above this 139 level. So keep a close eye on that. Let's get into some cryptos. Bitcoin is above an all-time high breakout level. So I mentioned right around the 39,000 level, call it. That was another breakout level. And so far, it's holding above that level with MACD. So keep a close eye on this. Right now, we're confirming a price breakout on Bitcoin, and Ethereum is testing that level. Really needs to get above we'll call it 1,930. So above that level, I think we do make some new highs in the crypto space. So just to wrap it back up, the S&P is in an uptrend. The Dow is leading, so look to that sector to continue to lead along with the small caps. The NASDAQ is lagging, but I do think it's a very high probability that we do come back and test this 320 level. Ideally, I would like to see us hold above that, flag above that 320 for a couple days, and then try to see if we can get long tech again before making a move higher, hopefully back to new all-time highs. So that's all that I have for you guys today. I'll see you on Monday.